from earlier in SEC play when South Carolina just dominated Kentucky.
Kentucky is a completely different team from that opener in the SEC, and a lot of that has to do with the toughness and physicality that they had to get ready for in SEC play.
Kiki Herbert-Harrigan knocks down one from the short corner. A win for South Carolina, and they get a portion of the SEC title.
I don't think it's going to be something that's just going to happen today. They're going to have to earn it because Kentucky came out, practiced this morning, and even in the warm-ups, had that determined look. Same look they had when they were able to pull off the defeat against Mississippi State. Ryan Howard, man, she's special.
Both of these teams have players that can take over a game. South Carolina, for them, it's number 52. She's got the ball right now. That's Ty Harris. And for Kentucky, it's Ryan Howard. Howard gets the rebound. Jada Roper pushing it and pulls up at the SEC logo. Look, when you need a bucket, you toss it into Aaliyah Boston.
You saw Ty Harris when she came down the floor. Her eyes were to the rim. That was her first option, was to go inside to Boston down low. Bill is all over Ryan Howard.
Amanda Pascal for two. Big bucket. Howard was double.
Doesn't ask them to do anything she's not willing to do herself.
Zaya Cook. And hey, that's the future right there.
I was going to say, she's the next one to hold the keys.
Harrigan. And Grissett with the second opportunity.
Can you tell it's the innocence that helped him get that out of his team? That's a great cut by Lily Grissett. There's a little chatter going on between number 24. Watch Ty Harris. Her vision. She'll survey the situation and then find out. Right person, right time.
Just beautiful. Knew exactly what was going to happen. The 50% from the field in the opening 10 minutes.
So when you start a game, you want to get off to a great start. That's exactly what South Carolina does.
They have yet to trail after the first quarter. Oh, a blocking foul called on Tatiana Wyatt as Destiny Henderson drives in.
Their defense is pretty daggone good.
And they get an easy bucket from Destiny Henderson. Patterson.
Watch Aaliyah Boston, the freshman center, directing traffic of who needs to be where.
Victoria Saxton. Second chance and a fresh 20 for South Carolina. They only need 3 seconds of it.
Well, you've got with a purpose.
Pascal steps back and hits. She's hit a couple of shots from that spot.
She's been big as of late for Kentucky. Really contributing in that scoring, and they need her today, especially with Sabrina Haynes being in foul trouble.
Haynes picked up 2 fouls.
Big games and come out, and the warm-up is so intense. But South Carolina came out like another day at the office. When the game starts, the lights come on, they turn it up.
Howard misses on the second opportunity. Third chance goes through. 9 points for Ryan Howard.
She just needs some help. The composure of a young team. You only have 2 seniors, and they don't get rattled.
McKinney will pop the 3. Hey, she can hit it from out there. That's her second today.
That's one player that brings swagger for Kentucky to help out Ryan Howard.
Hard. Roper to a streaking Anya Galibo right to the rack. 9 straight. And hey, Sheep, made Ogechi Anya Galibo pick up her second foul. So she's on the bench. There's a big 3 from Ryan Howard. yards up to 12.
Coach Landers, that's tough because they can continually bring fresh players at you, and they're not going to take a step down when they go to players coming in that second squad.
I mean, could you almost feel the second team on South Carolina's bench?
It's an extension of the first team.
Yeah. It went off of Kentucky.
You had Lily Grissett that had to come in for Bree Bill in foul trouble. That's another big guard that's got an aggressive rebounding mentality, tough defense. A great cut by Lily Grissett.
Leads back up to 8 for Carolina. They've led by as many as 15.
You see Grissett's trying to play on Ryan Howard's right shoulder.
7 seconds. I think they had Howard on the trip. Yes. That's just the first on her.
Matthew Mitchell, I believe, felt like the two players' feet just got tangled up. It wasn't an intentional trip, and the official, though, had to call something and called the foul.
This is a big game for both teams. A win for South Carolina clinches a portion of the SEC title. Kentucky is trying to strengthen their case for a top 4 seed in the SEC tournament, meaning they would get a double bye.
And you got two players making a case for who should be SEC Player of the Year.
3 seconds. Pascal puts up the shot. It's short. Shot clock violation on Kentucky. Matthew Mitchell has gotten some fight to come back in this Kentucky Wildcat team.
Well, he really had to talk about
Cole is all over Aaliyah Boston. The shot will come from Harris, and it's off the mark. South Carolina trying to get closer and closer to a share of the SEC regular season title. They can do it with a win today.